Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 48 in the Self Mastery series. We are all moved, all out of the apartment in the new location in my little bedroom right here. This is what I got, and I am having to readapt to my new situation, my new living arrangement, with the gym, with my running, with driving to work, with maintaining the YouTube channel. So, guys, please bear with me. The results are going to start pouring in. I um i started feeling really sore and a lot of pain in my body with the increased training with the half marathon running, and I am weighing my options to continue training for the half marathon or just bow out and run some 5Ks and 10Ks, because I know I can already do that. But I'm not out of it yet. I am going for a long run. It's Friday evening right now, Friday mid afternoon. And I have a long run planned for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. I'm off work and I'm going to reevaluate where I'm at. But my legs, my quads, my calves, my hamstrings. Angel Dust, good to see you, buddy. Ah, thank you. The commenter is telling me to keep crushing it, which I am not exactly crushing it right now, but I am going to continue to drive forward. So, like I was just saying, my body's in a lot of pain and I've just backed off a little, and I'm trying to give myself credit. I'm in a lot of pain because I've been working maybe just too hard, and I've been too critical of myself. I want to run this half marathon really bad, but if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. Right now, I'm feeling like 60-40 that I will run it, but we'll see. If I go for my long run tomorrow morning and I'm just dying after 5 miles, well, then there's no way I'm running a half marathon in like 3 weeks. But if I can run 10 or 12 or 14 miles tomorrow, which I'm supposed to, the training schedule prescribes, then obviously I'm back on track. And I've just had so much pain in my legs. I mean, I'm stretching, but my hip flexors and my groin, especially, just my lower abs and my hip flexors, just so cramped and tight that it caused me to miss 2 runs already. So I'm going to check my long run tomorrow, and if I do great, I'm hoping I will do great. So with the OMAD, I backed off a little, and I'm trying to be a little more realistic, and I'm back on 16-8, where I'm eating more fruits and vegetables and meat and nuts and berries, and eating 2 meals a day, lunch and dinner, instead of just the one meal, and then just eating. But I'm trying to keep it about the same amount of calories, like 2,000 to 2,200, somewhere in there. Well, under 2,000 would be better, where I can have that deficit. So I really wanted to go live right now. It's my first day off of work. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I got out of my apartment, turned the keys in, so that's all done. I'm in my new location. I have to develop a new strategy here, a new routine. So I just need to get back on track, figure out a new routine that's going to work in my current location. So I'm considering to maybe start waking up at like 4 a.m. Every day, driving into work where I have a gym that I can use for free, and getting all my workouts done in the morning when I'm in a fasted state and I'm wet rested and I can run on the treadmill or go run outside. There's showers at work, there's gym, there's a kitchen. I can do everything there. So that's one of my options I'm thinking about. Otherwise, there's some community centers near my new location I'm considering, but I've been running outside here. I'm in this little development, and it's a 3/4 of a mile exactly loop around this development. So it's pretty sweet. I just know it's 3/4 of a mile each lap I run. So the other day I ran 10 laps, and I ran 7.5 miles, and it's the run that really made me question, am I going to continue? Because it was very painful on my body. Felt fine when I was doing it, but then over the coming days, I stretched and stretched and stretched, and it just wasn't getting better. So I had to bow out of a couple of runs. So that's what it is. So I'm eating more fruits and vegetables and meat and blah blah blah. Um, I started using a new protein drink. It's called Kachava. I'm not promoting it. I'm not. It's not sponsored by the channel. Is not sponsored by it or anything. But I'm just talking about it because I've been using it. It's like a plant-based protein powder with all kinds of superfoods, fruits and vegetables and flax seeds, and just look it up if you want to look it up. It's expensive, And I've been using it as either a lunch or a dinner. For today, I'm using it as dinner. I had a bowl of soup for lunch. So that's where that's at. I've been sleeping great still, really good, like falling asleep by 9 p.m. some of these nights, and really getting well rested. Still drinking the black coffee, which I'm really wanting to peter back off of the coffee because I get the tension in my neck and it's like, oh, I'm sleeping on it wrong. And then I quit drinking coffee and all the tension in my neck goes away. So on that note, I dug out my Earl Grey black tea and my organic green tea. And I have my hot pot here, my little Hamilton Beach where I can make the hot water in like 2 minutes. And so I'm all set to also have some oolong tea. I'm all set to switch back off of the black coffee and get back onto the teas. Somebody was asking about the sleepy time tea, but also I use this nighty night tea. I actually like the flavor of this nighty night tea. The sleepy time tea works good to knock you out, but it has a weird taste to it. It's almost like almost like it's an oily sensation in your mouth, where this nighty night tea actually tastes pretty good and totally knocks you out if you need help sleeping. I haven't had to take it at all, but I dug it out lately because I'm going to get back onto my teas, and that was all in one box. So I just dug it all out. In case you want to learn Visayan, here's a book I bought about. Okay, you don't want to learn Visayan. My fiance speaks Visayan. I don't know. I think it's also called Cebuano. It's Visayan dialect. Awesome experience getting to know other languages and stuff. I enjoy learning. So anyway, guys, where are we at? We got to go a little longer. You got to make a 8-minute video minimum. So let's recap on the 2 meals. I think I'm going to start lifting a lot more weights, like just maybe hit the gym 3 days a week, even if it's a running day. I used to run one day and lift another day. But if I'm not going to be running super long distances, like especially after this half marathon, I'm not going to be running 10 miles a day, trying to train up for a half marathon. But I do want to stay fit, and I want to keep running 5Ks and stay active. So I think I can just go run 2 to 4 miles or lift weights first and then go run 2 to 4 miles, especially if I'm going to start getting up at 4 a.m, get into work. And that gives me like a couple hours to work out, lift weights, run on the treadmill, run outside, hit the showers, get dressed, and be at work already and have it all done, work my 12-hour shift. And at that point, I'd probably be getting something to eat and going to bed pretty quickly. So guys, I think you can see if you watch some of the videos, I was like 20 pounds bigger in the beginning, and you can really tell in my face. Like I can see just looking in the camera that, yep, I'm back up like 10 pounds. I think I weighed just under 250 pounds this morning, where I was under 240 pounds a few months back, if you're following along. So speaking of following along, thank you to all the new subscribers. I think we went over 10,500 subs today. And just super excited to see all the new subscribers. And I when I don't go live, it's because I probably didn't have a good day. And when I do go live, I have a good day. So like today, I had my black tea, or I had my black coffee for breakfast. I stayed busy all day, got a little sweat going. It's boiling hot in Minnesota today. Super hot weekend. We got the Minneapolis Marathon going on this weekend. I think it's tomorrow. And they are warning people like it's going to be 80 degrees out. And I know I would not want to run even a half marathon. And I don't even think I'd want to run a 10K in that kind of heat. That's why I run my half marathon. And it's a October 21st every year in Mankato, right on that third weekend, whatever the date, it might be 19th, 20th, whatever. It's the 21st this year. And it's nice and chilly. Like last year I had sweatpants, sweatshirt, hat, gloves in the beginning. And then by the time you're 5 miles in, you got most of that stuff on. It was kind of funny. Actually, the last piece of clothing I took off last year was the gloves, because your little fingers are whipping in the wind. Took the pants off first, then the shirt, then the hat, then the gloves. By the end, I had like leggings on with the shorts over and a t-shirt, and was plenty warm after that. So That is why I run it in October, though, because I'm a bigger guy and that heat will just drop me. So I'm hoping, let's see, this video was just like, okay, Zach needs to get started, get reinvigorated, figure out the new routine. So by Monday, I'm going to try to go live every day here for the next 4 days off, because it's a lot easier for me to go live on my days off of work, because I work a 12-hour shift. I go jogging, I lift weights, I cook a meal, and then it's 16 hours into my day and I'm ready to go to bed and not make a video. But so I'm going to really dedicate myself to making videos on my days off of work, document my diet and my workouts and my weight loss. And I started the channel with the idea to lose 100 pounds, and it is 100% still in effect. Like I said, I see the cycle. I try hard and I back off, and I try hard and I back off, and maybe I should just not try quite as hard and just never back off. So this is what I'm attempting to reevaluate. So come Monday, what is it right now? It's Friday the 29th. So Monday will be, what will that be? The 2nd. That I will have it all. I'm going to write down my new routine and just confess to the world that this is the nice and easy, basic, simple. I think sticking with the 16/8 is going to be a lot easier for me than doing the OMAD, where I can eat lunch and dinner, or even like a later in the afternoon meal and a later in the evening meal, because I can easily skip breakfast and lunch. So I think I should stick to what's working well for me. But I just don't want to have these crashes where I get frustrated with only eating the one meal, and then I end up eating cookies or something bad, where I love fruits and vegetables. I love, nuts, berries, meat, steak and chicken and all that stuff. And watermelon's one of my favorite foods in the world, and it's super good for you. You can eat like a half of a watermelon for like 600 calories and be stuffed, right? So things like that are what I'm wanting to really document, and maybe even I've been considering over the last few days to like write down my meal plans ahead of time, so that I'm not so, because every day I'm like, oh, what am I eating? I don't even plan. I just kind of wing it, where today I planned out exactly what I was eating for lunch and exactly what I was eating for dinner. And it seems a lot easier. It's off your mind then. You already know, like, I'm having my cachava for dinner. I had a bowl of soup for lunch. That's it. Tomorrow I have a meal planned. I took out some meat and I'm making that for lunch. And now I need to come up with what my dinner is going to be. But to maybe even have only a few different variations, to where it's just very simple. Like, I just eat these same 5 meals, rotate them out different days of the week or whatever, just find something that you really like. Historically speaking, that's not uncommon at all. Even in, poorer countries of the world in 2023, I mean, people eat mostly the same thing, every day. It's only in the, highly developed countries like America and Britain and Canada, where we just have so much abundance that, we take it for granted that we eat all these different food groups and have all access to all this food, which is not beneficial to our health in any way. So again, thank you guys to all the new subscribers. I hope you'll hit that notification bell and follow along with all the new videos coming out, and cheer me on like Angel Dust Sr. has been doing regularly. He's been my most frequent commenter over the course of my video series, so I really appreciate that guy. Or girl, I guess I don't know Angel, who that is. I might know who it is. I might not. I really don't know. But I'm thankful for any comments that come into the channel, because it helps motivate me, and I think about it even when I'm working out and stuff like that. Like, let's step up the game, like having the YouTube channel was one of the reasons I made it, was to like help my own accountability, and people that comment on the channel really help get in the back of my mind, like it's not all about me. We also want to help the world. So, all right, guys, jump on board with Jesus, because he loves you. I love you. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.